So, hi friends, we are back with another interesting topic. But before that, can you tell me the names of the most cruel dictators in history? You may say Hitler, you may say Mussolini, you may say Joseph Stalin, you may say Kim Jong Un, dictator of North Korea. But what if I tell you that this dictator, which I am going to tell you, is more horrific and more threat to mankind is so what you'll feel. So let's move on. This dictator's name is Idi Amin. He was the dictator of Uganda. So, in this podcast, we are just going to talk about how he became dictator, what is his early life, and how he died, and some famous stories about this dictator too. So, still, still there are many more reasons to tell this dictator as horrific because Uganda people call him the butcher of Uganda. So moving on to our topic. Um, this Idi Amin dictator used to serve in British Army because Uganda was the colony of British. He was a good cook, a good boxer, and a good sportsman. Later, he joined army and he was a very good strategic planner too. Later, Uganda gained independence, and the first president of Uganda, Milton Obote, thought that Idi Amin could be a good friend of mine and could be a good military officer too. So, he just appointed Idi Amin as a military officer. Later, Milton Obote and Idi Amin came closer, became good friends, and later Milton Obote promoted Idi Amin from an officer to the head of military. Yes, the head of military means one who has power of whole military. So, one day Milton Obote and Idi Amin were bad at some pace, means uh, they were fighting over a issue, and Milton Obote was having threat of Idi Amin that I have given him so much power that he has now become a threat. So what Milton Obote did is he just removed the bill of the Idi Amin's arrest and went to Singapore. But the main thing is that Idi Amin is now the general of military. He has the whole military under his control, and one more thing is that he is a very admirable person. He was 6 feet tall and very much broad. He used to look like demons. People call him the demon who eat human flesh. Yes, he has eaten. He has publicly spoken that I have eaten human flesh and human flesh seems good. So, such a horrific dictator. So, moving on to our topic. When Milton Obote was out somewhere in Singapore, within 2 hours, within 2 to 3 hours, Idi Amin couped the Singapore government and he just did a military takeover, and he first ensured people that I will conduct elections again, but for some time I must be the president to civilize Uganda. Okay. Then Idi Amin used to recruit persons like gangsters, persons who have criminal background in his army at top position. He was now president of Uganda and he just threw Milton Obote out of this country. When Idi Amin and Milton Obote were good friends, he used to kill opposition leaders and throw their bodies in Nile River. It's in Uganda. And there are many such detention camps of Idi Amin where human bodies were treated as an experiment, and later Idi Amin used to eat those bodies. Yes, friends, this is a true fact and which is confirmed. So, moving on to our stories. First is of a doctor. When a doctor came to Idi Amin's house for a routine checkup, he just opened a fridge. Means how to drink water or something, he has not told still. And he saw a human head lying in deep freezer. My god, this was a very terrific scene for him. And he just screamed and left the house. The second case is of his wife. Idi Amin have more than 6 wives. Not confirmed really, but whichever girl he liked in Uganda, he used to marry her with force or with willingness. Each day, my friends, Uganda people suffered bloodshed, murders, mass killings, and many more threats. So, Idi Amin's house has a secret room. When one of his wife just insisted to go in that secret room, and when officials stopped her, she just bribed those officials and went into the secret room. When she saw that secret room, it was very horrific. She saw was very cruel. She saw that his lovers, her boyfriends, means the lover of that girl's head was hmm, was kept like a showcase. This was a very horrific scene for that lady. And later, many such stories are there, but I cannot speak those stories. Sorry, my friends. And later, when this dictator tried to expand Uganda, tried to increase Uganda's borders, he just invaded the neighboring countries, and when he lost the battle with those countries, he just fled to Saudi Arab and asked for help. But later, my friends, Uganda's people revolted and and brought military to its knees. So basically, this dictator was grieved from the Western influence. Western countries like UK, America funded these dictators. I would not say funded, but they somehow helped this dictator to grow. But later, this dictator was threat for them too. So America and UK supported Ugandan people and overthrew military rule. After that, when this cruel dictator was on his deathbed, he just said that, please take me to Uganda. I want to die on the Ugandan soil. But no, he didn't return and no one brought him. If he would return, he would be killed. So, this is how the horrific end of this dictator happened, and our story ends here. This was the cruelest dictator of mankind who used to eat the human flesh. There are many such stories. If you googled it, there are many such stories. But I cannot speak those stories in a public platform. So, if you like our podcast, please subscribe to our channel Motivational Guruji for more such podcasts. Thank you and have a nice day.